in depth as homicide rates in Tucson continue to surge, well ahead of where they were this time last year. Many Tucson residents have been demanding action.
News 4 Tucson has been covering all the angles of the crime crisis, and tonight a local defense attorney shares their thoughts on potential solutions. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Cora Nylander, is live from downtown with more on what's being done to combat crime in our city. Chorus.
Well, Sean, over the past few weeks, we've spoken to several victims of crimes, businesses that have been dealing with crime, and the Tucson Police Department, which, of course, is doing a lot to try and address the problem, as there is a growing trend in homicides going upwards. But tonight, we're hearing from a local criminal defense attorney that, of course, many times gets closer to.
At a certain point, I think they just give up hope. And they stop caring about what the right decision is because it feels like no decision is ever going to be the right decision.
Megan LaFata is a criminal defense attorney in Tucson with the firm South and Wright. She often represents indigent defendants who can't afford legal costs. In her work, she learns a lot about her clients.
You have to get to know who your client is as a person. And a big part of that is going back in time.
She finds the overwhelming majority of criminal defendants are addicted to drugs, suffer a mental illness, or all too often both. Most, she discovers, also suffer childhood traumas.
So we're talking about things like severe childhood neglect, sexual molestation, neglect, and maybe even being exposed to substances by the grown-ups in your life that were supposed to be taking care of you.
News 4 Tucson has spoken to several Tucson residents that feel crime has gotten out of control and hoping for quick solutions.
If we don't work together as a community to do something and address this problem, then I think it's just gonna be too late for us.
A lot of the conversation in the community around crime is really built around this idea that if we just do enough policing, if we just do enough law enforcement add-ons, that we can fix this problem. I think that is akin to slapping a Band-Aid on a bullet hole, though.
LaFata believes real change will require a large community commitment to focus on addressing those root causes.
But we also have to start looking more upstream and have to start figuring out how we can do something that helps stave this flood off for the decades to come.
And LaFata tells me that she believes there needs to be more resources available to address mental health issues and drug addiction, especially for those folks that are incarcerated. The city of Tucson has several resources for those that are homeless and addicted to drugs, but time and time again they tell me that no one takes them up on those resources as they do community outreach. Live from downtown Tucson tonight, Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.